All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Your host Flywheels here with tonight's uh, June 26, 2026 affordable group break. Got two products tonight. We're going to start off with the I don't know if it's a hobby box or not, but it's the 1997 Pinnacle Select High Series. Um, we have broken this in the group, but it's been several years since we've done it. Um, and, you know, finding it's crazy how much even 90s sealed wax is it's getting hard to find. And when you find it, prices are shooting up. Um, and this isn't really considered junk wax, but even the junk wax stuff is getting expensive, which is a shame because that's the stuff I love. Like just taking um, right before this break, about 8 o'clock, sat down on the couch, flipped on the TV, and I cracked open a box of 1995 Tops Embossed. Um, Building the set to be part of my 1995 uh, kind of would love to build every 1995 set, though I don't think it's going to happen. Some of them are just too expensive these days for me to acquire a box of. But I was able, one, I was able to open, collate, and log in TCP the whole set in about 45 minutes, all of that, which was fun. But even those boxes have got stupid expensive. And there's nothing to that. There's one parallel and no inserts or anything like that. So, the hobby has gotten crazy. So, when I find older product that I feel like could be fun for us to break, I grab it. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I do have a new setup tonight. Hey, Joseph, glad you can make it. Do you have a new setup tonight, guys? First of all, I have upgraded my internet. I have fiber internet now. Did away with the really crappy internet service that I've had since I moved into this house 4 years ago. So I'm hoping the stream will be better. Playback maybe will be better. I don't really watch my videos back, so I couldn't tell you if, but I have had certain people tell me that they were almost unwatchable at times. So hopefully this will be coming over better. And hopefully that also means audio is choppy. Hold on one second. Forgot I had a radio station playing in the background. Uh, how's the? Let me know if the audio is better. But um, but yeah. So good, good, good. So yeah, hopefully this also means now I can do some other videos. Thanks, Jared, for letting me know, and thanks for stopping by tonight. But yeah, I'm hoping to do some like pack breaks or box breaks videos, and record those and upload them to the channel just to have some a little bit different content than just our live videos. I haven't been able to do that before because it would literally take 2 days to upload a 15-minute video. That's how bad my internet was. So hopefully, moving forward, this will work out better. And then the other day, my wife and I were at Goodwill, and for $2, I found one of those um, little USB accessories for your computer that has a RGB light, and a thing to hold your phone. Um, so I've been kind of playing around with that, trying to find a good place to put it. And I think I think this will also help me get better lighting without having so much glare. So yeah, appreciate the feedback on the setup. Hopefully, we'll this will work for us moving forward. So we're gonna start tonight with the Pinnacle Select. And then we'll cap it off with the Platinum brake. So I'm glad I went back when I initially found the first two boxes that we opened a couple weeks back. I'm glad I went back and got more because I've only seen them in the store one other time. And I kind of kicked myself for not getting some more, but you know how it is. I'm learning when you see product, just buy it because you don't know when you're gonna see it again. So all right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and get it started here. Um, we've got 24 packs. There are 5 cards per pack. There is a parallel called Select Company, which, according to Trading Card Database and Baseball Cardpedia, there was a screw up, I guess, with the high series cards that are labeled as a parallel but aren't supposed to be a parallel or something like that. Tools of the trade are 1 in 9. Registered gold, that's another parallel. Those are 1 in 11. Rookie Revolution are 1 in 56. Those do have like an etched, like the Dufex foil, pretty cool looking. And then there is a artist proof. Of course, those are parallels. 1 in 71. So the odds are stacked against us on that. And then the mirror blue tools of the trade parallel to that insert set are 1 in 240 packs. So cellophane on this was already ripped a little bit, but you can tell it has not been opened or tampered with. I'll take care of this box because turns out one of our newish members is a big Ryan Klesko fan, so I figured I would, and they're local to me. Actually, his wife works with my wife, so I figured I would save him a wrapper and the box for him. The high series does contain all of the low series cards, but obviously it contains the high series as well. So it was kind of a little different for the time. All right, so good luck, everybody. So this is the select parallel, and again, it's almost like the museum cards where you've got the etch foil that kind of emanates from a part of the design, in this case the logo up here in the corner. So pretty cool. But again, I was just looking at it the other day, and I can't remember which ones of these select companies are marked incorrectly and which ones are the actual ones. So my apologize. The first card there was Steve Woodard of the Brewers, and then of course Greg Maddux of the Braves. These are the base cards. They use the red foil for the veterans, and I think the blue foil for the prospects. I don't think there are any real rookies in this set. But you got a classic Jose Canseco for the A's. We've got Todd Dunn and Jose Guillen, and that, well, throw out the red and the blue foil because there's two quote unquote rookies. Hey, Victor. Yeah, select. What was it? They were first inserts in one of the early score products before Pinnacle made it its own set. So Select came a long way in a short period of time, I feel like. Got Todd Green of the Angels. Hey, there's you, a Yankee. Victor. Got Wade Boggs. Oh, yeah, I didn't show you all the back. Interesting way to do the stats. Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. And Select Company parallels, we have Francisco Cordova for the Pirates and Charles Johnson of the Fish. Sorry about that. My daughter's texting me from literally the other side of the wall. John Wetland for the Rangers. Marty Cordova for the Twins. Chuck Knobloch for the Twins. And a Select Company parallel of Juan Gonzalez. The Tiger, or no, those lights dancing colors. I don't know what I did. Got John Jaha of the Brewers. Man, we got a card of Big Sexy, but he's not so big. Bartolo Colon, the Indians. We got Pudge Rodriguez, the Rangers. We got a Scott Spezio of the A's. And we have a Jeremy Gonzalez Select Company for the Cubs. High numbers say Select Company, but only the etched foil are actually our regular high numbers are a frosted foil. Thank you. I could not remember the difference. So let's look at those real quick. Okay, so this is the frosted foil. But then all of these are these are the etched foil. So these would be the actual Select Company parallels. And then these are the frosted, which are not really the parallel if that makes sense. All right, we got Rafael Medina for the Yankees. We have Rusty Greer for Texas Rangers. We got a nice Ken Griffey Jr. Select Stars. We've got a frosted Barry Bonds and a Dave Justice Select Company parallel. Jared says, I like there aren't really borders eating into the picture space. Nice big picture of the players on the front. Yeah, this is not a bad design. It's got just enough 90s foil without it being too terribly distracting. I got Rafael Palmeiro for the Orioles. We got a Jeff Fryman for the Tigers. And a Frank Thomas for the White Sox. We have a frosted Ellis Burks for the Rockies and a Select Company Justin Thompson for the Tigers. Raul Ibanez for the Mariners. I'm just happy these aren't sticking. They're not bricking. Got Greg Norton for the White Sox. Wilton Guerrero for the Dodgers. We got a Sammy Sosa frosted and a Select Company Francisco Cordova for the Pirates. Andy Pettit for the Yankees. Got a Barry Larkin for the Reds, and we did get we got a Tools of the Trade insert. We got Albert Bell for the White Sox and Karam Garcia for the Dodgers. So we will have to do probably just do a coin flip or something like that for this. Also got a Todd Hollinsworth, and the parallel is another Justin Thompson. What are the odds? My main PC guy, Ray Ordonez, is on a Tools of the Trade with Alex Rodriguez. And for much of the 90s and early 2000s, it was the mirror blue version was an expensive card. But after A-Rod's hobby his favor within the hobby kind of fell out. It got a little bit, it wasn't quite as expensive as it used to be, but it was still a hard card to find. But it was one of the handful that eluded me for a number of years. But finally picked it up for a decent price a few years ago. I bought a graded version and I cracked it so I could put it in my binder. Jason Isringhausen for the Mets. Greg Vaughn for the Brewers. Select Stars, John Smoltz. We have a Select Stars, a frosted version, and another parallel of Dave Justice. We have Gene, is it Kingsale for the Orioles? We have Paul Molitor for the Twins. We have Mark McGuire for the Athletics. We have a frosted Mike Cameron and a parallel of Eric Young, which well, that's crazy. It's got lines. Look at all the little white lines. Oh, they don't look like scratches. It almost looks like a long piece of hair got on the card when it was printed or something. That's weird. Huh. Alex Fernandez for the Marlins. Nefi Perez, or is it Nefi? I can't remember. For the Rockies. Got Ken Caminiti, the Padres. Got a frosted Move On for the Red Sox and a parallel of Livan Hernandez. Probably a cat. Not one of mine. My office is pretty much a cat free room. Mark Grace for the Cubs. Jason Kendall for the Pirates. We have Brady Anderson for the Orioles. We got a Javi Lopez for the Braves. And the parallel is Ricky Henderson for the Angels. And we are halfway through with that last pack. So second half of the box, we're still looking for one of the registered gold parallels, which are 1 in 11. We got our 1 in 9 tools of the trade. Possibly could get another one, but still have not seen a artist proof or rookie revolution, though neither one are in our favor. I don't remember Ricky Anderson as playing for the Angels, period, but I do like that Angels in the outfield type design that they used. Of Karam Garcia for the Dodgers. Todd Hollandsworth for the Dodgers. Got another John Smoltz Select Stars. We have a Henry Rodriguez for the Expos. And the parallel is Jose Cruz Jr. for the Jays. Man, what a card to pull back in 1997. Isn't it kind of fun to open these old products and look back at the can't miss prospects from the time, like Jose Cruz Jr. and Travis Lee, Bob Hamlin, Todd Van Poppel, Brian Taylor. Man, we could go on all night. We got EY, Eric Young for the Rockies. We got, I said, Mike Cameron for the White Sox. Hey, we got Vladimir Guerrero. I bet you that is the sole reason Mr. Mazza picked the Expos, which I can't say I blame him. We got us a Bagwell for the Astros and a Darryl Kyle parallel. There were so many Bowman rookies that, were the next big thing. Cecil Fielder for the Yankees. Javi Lopez, Braves. Randy Johnson, Mariners. Chan-Ho Park for the Dodgers. And the parallel is Brian Hunter for Detroit, for the Lions. How many times did we open packs back in the day? Couldn't wait to get the latest Tough Stuff or the latest Beckett to look up to see, how rich we were going to be off the card we pulled. And here we are 35, 40 years later, opening some of that same product. Sean Green for the Blue Jays. Charles Johnson for the Marlins. Hey, there's Ken Griffey Jr.'s base card. So we got his base and his Select Stars card. Speaking of Select Stars, there is a Juan Gonzalez and a parallel of Denny Nagel for the Braves. He had some good years pitching for the Braves. Oh, yeah. Travis Lee. Ryan Jones for the Blue Jays. Scott Spezio, Athletics. Todd Walker for the Twins. We got Alex Ochoa for the Mets. And the parallel is Ron Coomer for the Twins. I don't know. I feel like Chan-Ho Park wasn't quite the bust that some of these other guys were. I mean, I feel like he had. I got the hiccup. Sorry. I feel like he had a decent career. Ron Belliard, the Brewers. Nomar Garcia-Parra, Red Sox. Hey, we got another Tools of the Trade. Kyle Ripken. Oh, that's a nice one. Kyle Ripken Jr. and Chipper Jones. So this is going to be down between me and Hal. Or no, Joseph, you had the Orioles. So me and you. I think we should settle this like celebrity death match. Got an Andy Pettitte and the whatchamacallit, the parallel is Geronimo Baroa for the Orioles. Now, more than likely, I said a coin flip, but not for you, Joseph, you get this, and I think for the other one we got, it just makes sense to give it to the front player. I don't know, White Sox and Dodgers. That's Butler and Mance. I still might flip it for them, but the Ripken's a little bit better. Look at the Select logo up here in the corner, where it looks like maybe the printing was a little off. See how much more of the gray that we have versus on the other one. Meet me at a Bojangles and we'll eat for it. Well, you would definitely win. Doctor got me on all these medicine that's killed my appetite. Could barely eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich tonight for dinner. And it was free. Kevin Brown for the Marlins. Charles Nagy, Indians. Got Darren Erstad, Angels. We got us a Albert Bell for the White Sox. Parallel is Carl Everett for the Mets. We're both going to tap out in round two, probably. Pretty much. I had 2 hot dogs for lunch, and I felt like I was going to be sick. And I mean, gosh, I could kill 3 hot dogs and a bag of chips and still be hungry. Not anymore. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. I got a Bobby Smith for the Braves. Barely remember him. Brian Jordan for the Cardinals. Got a Gary Sheffield from the Marlins and a parallel of Eric Young, Dodgers. Hey, Joseph, if you are not doing anything this weekend, I don't know how far Augusta, Georgia is of a drive for you, but it's literally right across the South Carolina border. Joe Fest is going on tomorrow and Sunday. I'm actually headed out tomorrow morning to head down there for the day. Carlos Delgado for the Blue Jays. We got a Jeff Abbott for the White Sox. Hey, we got a third Tools of the Trade. Got another one to flip. Ivan Rodriguez. We got Pudge and Charles Johnson. Final 2 cards. We got a Edgar Martinez for the Mariners and a Livan Hernandez parallel. The one time Mr. Morris did not claim the Rangers, and we pull a Pudge. So that is between Mr. Kip and Mr. Soul Machine Guy. 6-hour drive, like 2 hours. It's a great show. We'll have to try to plan to go sometime. Meet up there or whatnot. Steve Finley for the Padres. We got a checklist with Griffey on it. Pretty cool. Got us a Ryan Klesko for the Braves. Got a Andrew Jones for the Braves and a Jacob Cruz as the parallel. Looks like we got 2 packs to go, guys. Juan Encarnacion for the Tigers. Got Bobby Bowe, the Marlins. Hey, we finally got a registered gold, and it's Tom Goodwin for KC. But that might be the first KC that player we pulled tonight. Got a Bubba Trammell and the parallel. Oh, Ricky Henderson. I took the Angels because I went salmon fishing, and I'm not getting any bites. Maybe some last pack magic. Alan Benez, Cardinals. We got Dean Palmer for the Rangers. Roberto Alomar for the Orioles. We got a Moose. And the final parallel is Steve Woodard for the Brewers, which I think was the first one that we pulled. So, really surprised that I think these were 1 in 11, and we only got one of the registered gold parallels. So that's a little shocking. And then these were, I think, 1 in 8, the Tools of the Trade, and we ended up with 3 of them. Now the Ripken and Chipper, I'm just going to go ahead and give that. I'll give up the Braves and send this over to Joseph. But for these 2, yeah, I'll do a coin flip between the 2 players. So, but pretty good set. I mean, I love the Select Company parallels. I think these are pretty sharp looking. Building that set would be a fun little challenge. I'm not up for it, but all right, guys. Well, that is it for the select. So give me a moment and let me prep our next product. I'm sure what most of you guys have been waiting for tonight. And it's hard. I got a bookshelf sitting over to the left of me in the office, and it is chock full right now of product, guys. When I said I restocked, I restocked. I've got. I don't really like doing 2 products a night. I would much rather just stick to one. It's easier on me. I feel like I'm asking more for you guys, to supporting me. Um, and I appreciate everyone's help in getting these breaks somewhat full or filled. That I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm asking too much if I post more than one break a week. So, but I don't want to carry a balance on the card that I use to purchase this stuff. So sometimes my hand is forced a little to move a little quicker. But we are stacked right now, and it's actually mostly newer stuff for a change of pace for us. I do have one more older box of late '90s, um, mid or late '90s. I can't remember exactly. I think it's mid to late '90s, um, that we will do at some point. But we've got some new baseball, football, and I got a little sampling of basketball we're going to do. No, that's not all of our forte. So I made it really small. The basketball's probably going to be like $1.50 a team or something like that. But it's brand new product. So we got a lot to do over the next couple of weeks. And I don't think I'll have to cancel anything. I think my schedule is going to be pretty much open. July is going to be a not fun month for work, but oh, good. I'm glad the package got there, Jared. One of the other, I sent out about 4 packages, and one of the other guys also told me his showed up, so that's good. If you run into any problems when you open it up, just let me know. Just go ahead and open both boxes. That way we can just get all the packs out at one time. Love how Topps is now calling these value boxes as opposed to blasters. All right, here we go. Update my little sheet with all the claims. Oh, appreciate that, Jared. All right, here we go. 2025 Topps Chrome Platinum. And all the rage. but will Topps Chrome or Topps Finest steal its thunder when it comes out? All right, we got first card out of the pack is a Cubby. We have Kevin Alcantara. Hey, we got Kirk Gibson with Dodgers. We have a standard refractor of George Springer for the Blue Jays. And a Hank Aaron for the Braves. Goose Gossage for the White Sox. We have a Prism Refractor of Lou Bob for the White Sox. And look, we got some color. Paul Molitor, Twins. And do we do the slow reveal, or do we rip the Band-Aid off? Billy, who's your guess, guys? Who's your guess? Throw in the chat if you're still here. Who's your guest? First name Billy. Victor says Butler. Slow reveal drives me nuts. Billy Martin of the Yankees. These are not numbered. I think we get one or two of these in the box. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the Prism refractors more than the like X-fractors or the cracked ice or whatever you call some of those. So at least the centering is not, it's better than the Lou Bob that we just pulled down here, but it's not perfect. Larry, the sewing machine guy, had sent me some stuff about this product, and he was kind of pointing out some of the facts that some of these cards, the way they're cut, or some of them are butchered. Hunter Brown for the Astros. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. We got a Bryce Harper for the Phillies. The 1955 Topps Rails and Sales. And the final card was a Josh Naylor for the Mariners. Hey, Jacob Wilson, rookie. Darren Baker, two second generation players for the Nationals. Got a Bryson Stott for Philly. And a Max Fried, get that mustache off your lip, for the Yankees. Hey, Andrew. Babe Ruth, Yankees. Jack Morris, Tigers. A standard refractor of Big Papi for the Red Sox, and a Lars Nootbaar for the Cardinals. I didn't watch any of the NBA finals. I was enjoying the Stanley Cup finals instead. And I'm not even a big hockey fan. We got Chase Meadroth. I think that's how you say it. A rookie for the White Sox. Got another Prism refractor, Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. Oh, nice. Pete Rose, 93 of 100 for the Reds. That's our resident Red fan of the group, Jared. Congrats. Well, I say congrats. Maybe you hate Pete Rose's guts. I don't know. I don't know how Reds fans actually feel about Pete Rose. And hiding behind there was a Zach Wheeler. Hey, good evening, Al. The kid I coached in middle school got drafted number 42 to the Spurs. That's pretty cool. Jason Giambi for the Athletics. Mikhail Garcia for the Royals. We got an Ichiro and Griffey. I forgot what these were called. And a Luis Gonzalez for the Diamondbacks. We got to find a Diamondback fan. If anybody knows a Diamondback fan, we had one for a while. But if anybody knows an Arizona Diamondbacks fan, tell them about the group. They can score their team for cheap because nobody will outclaim them, and they're almost always priced one of the cheapest teams in breaks. Freddie McGriff as a Blue Jay, nice. Got something coming up here. We have Bryce Teodosio for the Angels. So let's go to the back of a Luis Contreras rookie for the Astros. And we're going to do this. Oh, we got one of these, the Toil or whatever they're called. And we're going to, because Joseph asked, we're going to do the slow reveal. First, it is numbered. Just figured it would be. But first name starts with J.A. What are our guesses? Got some pinstripes there. J.A.C. Jack Cust. Who wants a numbered Jack Cust card? It is a K. So it is Joseph right. Jackson Merrill, you are correct. 92 of 99. I don't remember what this card is called, but we got 2 numbered cards out of the first blaster, first value box. All of these cards will be sleeved. I'm just not going to do all of them on camera because we'll be here all night. But yeah. So we got a 99 and a 100 out of our numbered cards. So not bad. Jackson Merrill's not having the best year, but his team just beat the pants off my Braves. That is like the who would have guessed the freaking Padres and Petco Park would be the Durham Braves kryptonite. And then freaking Philly had to get hot. All right, we got a card of Goldie, Paul Goldschmidt for the Yankees. We got Jackson Job, rookie for the Tigers. And bam, right off the bat, we got us a blue mini diamond Toyoyuki Sugano, rookie for the Orioles, and that is 105 of 199. So I believe that is you, Hal, if you're still watching. And the final card was another Max Fried with a caterpillar on his lip. The mini diamond cards are pretty cool. Reminds me of the was it 2011 the diamond anniversary parallels. Aren't the Yankees and Red Sox playing this weekend? Miguel Cabrera. We have a refractor of Dennis Eckersley. JT Real Muto. And it looks like we have another Prism parallel. Oh, nice. Dylan Cruz, rookie for the Nats. Decent one there for you, Joseph. Andrew says he has two nice rookie autos of his I pulled. So I'm assuming you're talking about Ben Rice. You've been pulling a lot of great stuff. I've enjoyed watching your breaks or your box breaks that you post over on your channel. Got Xavier Edwards for the Marlins. Mark Burley, White Sox. Seiya Suzuki, Cubs. And Zach Wheeler for Philly. Don't buy Series 2 Megas. Mega disappointment. Well, I did try to get in when Topps was putting them up for sale on the website. I thought maybe I'd get one for the group to do, but I thought they had sold out because I was refreshing my screen when they were supposed to go on sale the other day at 1 o'clock or whatever time it was. And I guess they were late loading them, but I collated and made binders for my Series 2, and I practically have already got the whole set, so I'm pretty much done buying Series 2. Unless you guys really want me to buy a mega box or one of those super boxes or something, I'm probably done with Series 2. Well, we have the insert of Ichiro. Now we have the base card. Ozzie Albies for the Braves. Nice turnaround year this year for him. Man, what are the odds? We already pulled this Bryce Harper. And a Hayden Birdsong rookie for the Giants. Send me your list, Andrew, and I'll go through my stack, and whatever I have, I'll get to you. Maybe we can meet up Maybe we can meet up this upcoming week. I can bring you your stack and possibly your some Series 2 commons to finish you out. All right. We got another insert of, or another parallel of some type in here, but starting off with old Rock Reigns. Actually, got two parallels. Got a prism refractor of Jose Cruz Sr., not Jr. Daniel Robert for Philly. And blue prism of Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox. Sammy Sosa, slamming Sammy for the Cubbies. John Smoltz for the Braves. Got us a Carlos Correa refractor for the Astros. And a Rafael Devers for the Giants. 2 packs to go, guys. What Royals card did you pull, Hal? Will Warren, rookie for the Yankees. Cameron Misner, rookie for the Rays. Lou Gehrig for some team called the Yankees. And Luis Contreras, rookie for the Astros. Final pack, guys. We'll do a little recap. So, do we have a numbered card? I believe out of the first 2 boxes that in the first time we opened this, I believe we averaged 2 number cards per value box. So we got 2 out of the first tonight, 1 out of the first pack of the second one. So do we have one lurking here? But starters, we got Kirby Puckett for the Twins. We got a Cecil Fielder for the Tigers. Go to the back of the pack. We have Luis Arias for San Diego, and not a numbered card. And look at that. I mean, that's a nice, if you're going to get a dupe, that's not a bad card to get a dupe of, but that's crazy. In both boxes, look at this. In both boxes, we got the same 2 inserts. So talking about poor correlation there, guys. So, you know, I don't know. I felt like that first box was great. But, and that one does have like a nick in the foil. So, well, I guess they all can't be winners, right? So our 3 numbered cards, and they're all different, which is kind of cool. Got the blue mini diamond of 199. We got the blue shimmer Pete Rose, number to 100, and the green toil or whatever it's called, cream and toil or whatever, Jackson Merrill, number 299. The blue prisms, refractors not numbered, Billy Martin and Garrett Crochet. So, hey, just realized a Yankee and a Red Sox. Regular prism refractors, we have Jose Cruz, Dylan Cruz, Mitch Haniger and Lubob, refractors, Carlos Correa, Dennis Eckersley, David Ortiz, George Springer, and then our stack of base. So, yeah, that's crazy. What are the odds? What are the odds? So again, all of these will be sleeved before I get those out to everybody. Tops QC is the same company as the reflecting pool. Carter Jensen. Thanks, Hal. So there we go, guys. Not quite what I was hoping for, but yeah, plenty of products sitting on my shelf over here beside me, guys. Like I said, we got baseball, we have football, and we have a little teeny weensy little bit of basketball that we'll do again. Most of it is new for all three sports. But I do have a mid 90s, mid to late 90s baseball that we'll do. I'm going to price it cheap because I'm worried about bricking. So I'm going to price it cheap. But plenty of stuff to keep us busy over the coming weeks. So just stay tuned. I do have a new product on order or pre-order. Not really sure which. I'm not even sure. I haven't even really done my due diligence to figure out when the release date is, but I do have something else pre-ordered for us as well. So I usually keep everything kind of close to the vest and let y'all be surprised when the signups go up. If you don't figure out a hint or anything that I give, but yeah, plenty of stuff coming. I felt like there was a time where I almost was ready to shut it down for a while because I couldn't find anything for us to open. And now, good Lord, I'm finding stuff left and right. And it's a juggle to see what I can do, or how much I can buy, and then how much can we break before I have to pay the credit card bill. Once we get a few of these down, I did find a new product that looks well, I'll go ahead and tell you. It's basketball, which again, I know that basketball is not everyone's cup of tea here, but it's an officially licensed Tops product for the Chinese market or for the Asia market. It's not a bootleg. I know the company. I'm very familiar with the company that makes the cards. Actually, it's this company. It's Caillou. They do a lot of licensed product for the Chinese market. I absolutely love these Transformer cards. This is something you'll probably see me do another video or a video of me opening now that I've got a better setup and better internet. But this company, Caillou, they have a basketball set. And these cards that Caillou makes, every card looks like a banger insert. They are absolutely beautiful with the etched foil and chrome and holofoil and just all the jazzy stuff. Absolutely beautiful cards. And they did a basketball set for, like I said, the Chinese market or the Asian market or whatever, which, I guess is not that surprising because basketball does have that international flair. So once it'll take about 2 weeks for the product to get here once I order it. But once I pay the credit card bill, we get a couple of breaks underneath our belt. I'm going to order some of that just because I'm curious more than anything. And I want whatever Hornets are in there. So, but anyhow, we got lots of new product coming. Give me some feedback if you've been here since I started or if you just jumped in here in the last 20 minutes or whatever. Give me some feedback on the setup. Is the lighting better? Is the quality of the video, the audio? Just give me some feedback. Like I said, new lights, new internet. So, first time really, I mean, literally the guy just installed everything this morning. So, hopefully the setup is working a little better than maybe in the past. So, all right, guys, that is it for me. I'm going to sleeve some of this stuff, but I am headed down to Augusta, Georgia tomorrow, and for Joe Fest. So if we got any GI Joe fans in the group, Yo Joe, I'm going to go down there and as an attendee and just have a good time with my daughter, and I believe my older brother is going to tag along. So looking forward to that. However, when I get back, I will get everything sorted. And if you didn't request shipping in our little 1 week hiatus, let me know if you're ready. Some of you do have some bigger stacks. Though what I've started to do is just go ahead and pull a shipping box. Um, so I've taken you out of my holding box and just started a shipping box for you. So it's fine. I've got plenty of room to hold the stuff. But if there's something that we've pulled and you're itching to get it in your possession, please let me know, and I'll get that ready. And we can do something. And yes, Joseph, we definitely need to plan something because holy crap, I forgot. I've got stuff that I bought for you in Maine last summer when I was on vacation. So your stack is like truly epic. Um, might have to rent a U-Haul for you. Thank you again for your support this weekend, guys. Hope you have a blast this weekend, whatever you're doing. And look for another sign up Tuesday night over in the Facebook group. And then come back here next Friday night, and we'll hang out and rip some packs and do our thing. So until then, y'all have a great weekend. I'll catch you later.